Okay, so I don't know the standard etiquette of fast food and working in the fast food industry, as I've never actually worked within fast food. But from what I've experienced, there seems to be a common census of how the fast food industry operates. So normally, when you go to, I don't know, let's just say Subway as an example, you walk in, you grab your food, you sit down, you eat it, and then you leave. And that is where my story should end. But clearly some stores don't seem to grasp this concept very well. So over the summer, me and my friends often liked to go to places like Tim Hortons or Arby's or Subway, as they're air conditioned and they're just a nice place to just hang out. If you don't know what Tim Hortons is, it's kind of like the Dunkin' Donuts of Canada. So anyway, one day we all decide to go to Tim Hortons for lunch, and we all meet up, and then we all start walking to Tim Hortons, and we walk into the store, and it's not too crowded. There's like a decent amount of people within it. So we all stand in line, and there's around 3 to 4 people in front of us, which depending on their orders should take around 3 to 5 minutes. But then we notice that one of the cash registers isn't working, so there's only one cash register operating. So we're like, oh great, this is gonna take even longer than usual. So we're waiting and waiting and waiting, and what should have ended up being around 5 minutes ended up being around 15 minutes. So by the time we get to the front of the line and getting ready to order, we're pissed off at this point. So I let my friends go first, and they all order their meals, and they all get their meals, and there's no problem really. But as soon as my last friend orders, and I go up in line to go take my order, the girl that was serving them gets up and just leaves. Without telling anyone, she just leaves the store, leave me high and dry in the front of the line. I got people right behind me that are pretty pissed off as well, and we're just here. And so I'm waiting here for another 5 minutes without anyone in line, and I'm just really pissed off at this point. And as I'm doing this, the workers from this particular store were all giving me these looks, and they were just laughing. They were like, ha ha, you just get to wait there, and we have such an unorganized store that we don't serve our customers, ha ha. So eventually, after this waiting, some girl walks up to the register, and she takes my order. And all I asked for, because I was really pissed off at this point, I just wanted to get more order and sit down with my friends, was an orange juice. So she goes into the back and grabs me an orange juice, and this takes another 5 minutes. And you know what? I'm pretty sure it doesn't take 5 minutes to go into the back of the store and grab an orange juice from the back fridges and whatnot. So anyway, I pay and I go to sit down with my friends, and everything seems to be looking up. So we're just chilling out, having a good time, when suddenly this woman comes over to us and says, in this really, really harsh tone, if you don't leave the store, or if you don't quiet down, then we're going to kick you out of our store. Just blatantly, without a warning at all. And you know what, we weren't even being that loud. We were talking, but we weren't even being that loud. So we're like, all right, just screw it, it's fine, let's just continue on and let's just be quieter. So we all go on our phones, and we're just we're literally not making any noise at all, just by this, besides us drinking our drinks and stuff. And so then this woman comes around again, and she says to us, if you do not leave the store right now, or sorry, if you do not quiet down, I swear you're going to be having to leave the store. And so then my buddy, since we've been legit not talking, gets him and he's like, we've literally been making no noise at all. You must be hearing things. which we all thought was pretty funny because he was just standing up to the store manager, but clearly they didn't. So she says, if you do not leave the store right now, I'm calling the police on you and you're going to be sent to jail. And we're like, what? What I wanted to say to this woman was, okay, really? You're really telling me that we've had to wait in this long line with people behind us and having to deal with the pain of your store just to eat some mediocre ass fast food, and just in the end to get kicked out of the store that has air conditioning, and that we've suffered through all this to get into? You need to go jump inside a hole and get pooped on. Obviously I didn't say that because that's pretty irrational, but you get the point, okay? So at this point, me and my friends are absolutely just pissed off. We ended up boycotting the store because we just didn't want to have to deal with that, anymore. But eventually we did return back. But man, at the time we were just laughing at how crazy, this whole fiasco was.